It's time to learn about the history of the country of Australia. Before European colonization, Australia was inhabited by Aboriginal Australians and Torres Strait Islanders, who had developed rich cultures and societies over tens of thousands of years. The oldest known rock art in the world is located in Australia, and dates back at least 65,000 years. In 1606, the Dutch became the first Europeans to reach Australia when Willem Janszoon landed on the northwest coast. They named the region New Holland after the Dutch province of Holland. Over the next few decades, the Dutch established a number of settlements on the west coast, but these were short-lived and eventually abandoned due to a lack of resources and the harsh environment. The British claimed Australia as a penal colony in 1788, when Arthur Phillip arrived with the first fleet and established a settlement at Sydney Cove. This marked the beginning of British colonization and the end of Aboriginal Australians' undisturbed occupation of their land. Britain transported convicts from its American colonies to the new penal colony, which led to conflicts with the indigenous people. During the next century, Australia grew from a single small colony to include several settlements along the coast. In 1826, Britain separated the colony of New South Wales into two, creating the colony of South Australia. The discovery of gold in the 1850s led to a population boom and the creation of new colonies. In 1851, the colony of Victoria was formed, followed by Queensland in 1859 and Western Australia in 1890. Each colony had its own government and laws, but they were still under the control of the British Empire. In 1867, Canada became the first self-governing British colony in Australia, followed by New Zealand in 1876. As the Australian colonies developed, tensions grew between the European settlers and the indigenous population. The British government implemented policies to remove Aboriginal Australians from their land, including the Aboriginal Protection Act of 1905, which placed them under the control of state governments. Many Aboriginal Australians were forced to live on reservations where they faced discrimination and poverty. Despite the hardships faced by Aboriginal Australians, the colonies continued to grow and prosper. In 1901, the 6 Australian colonies united to form the Commonwealth of Australia, a self-governing dominion within the British Empire. This was a significant step towards full independence, but Australia remained tied to Britain through its membership in the British Empire. During World War I, Australia sent troops to fight in Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. The war effort led to the conscription of soldiers, which caused political division within the country. After the war, Australia experienced a period of economic growth and prosperity. The discovery of gold and other minerals led to the development of new industries and the expansion of existing ones. In the 1930s, Australia was one of the first countries to implement a policy of economic protectionism in response to the Great Depression. This involved high tariffs on imported goods, which helped to protect local industries from foreign competition. However, it also led to higher prices for consumers and a decline in trade with other countries. During World War II, Australia was again a member of the British Empire and fought against the Axis powers. The war had a profound impact on Australia, including the bombing of Darwin by the Japanese in 1942. After the war, Australia experienced a period of economic growth and prosperity. The country's exports, particularly wool and wheat, were in high demand, and the government implemented policies to promote economic growth. In the 1960s and 1970s, Australia underwent significant social and political change. The country became more diverse, with a large influx of migrants from Asia, Europe, and the Pacific Islands. This contributed to a growing multiculturalism and a more tolerant and open society. In 1975, the Whitlam Labor government was the first government in Australia to recognize the right of Aboriginal Australians to land rights. This was a significant step towards reconciliation between the two groups and the beginning of a new era in Australian history. In the late 20th century, Australia continued to grow as an independent and prosperous country. It played an active role in international affairs and maintained close ties with its former colonial power, Britain, as well as its other major trading partners, including Japan, China, and South Korea. Today, Australia is a highly developed country with a strong economy, high standard of living, and a thriving cultural scene. Its natural beauty, laid-back lifestyle, and welcoming people continue to make it a popular destination for tourists from around the world. And that's what I have for you today. If you liked this video, please leave a like. Thanks for watching.